Hello and welcome to this reading, everyone. It's so nice to have you back. Thank you for coming back. And I am just taking a moment to come into this reading today with a cup of tea. My son has been yelling in the background really bad on a computer game. So I just need to decompress, and I've spent some time decompressing. And yeah, just thought I'd come into this a little bit slowly today to get into the flow of this rather than just jumping in. So, how has everyone had a week this week? Let me know in the comments how your week has been. Last week I said a gift was coming in. If you've been following my readings, I'd love to know what kind of gift that was for you. For me, a gift was probably a really nice compliment. So that sort of came unexpectedly, and that really helped me last week. And it was only something little, but it meant a lot to me. So, your gift might have been small, it might have been large, but it might have been something that gave you a real boost. And yeah, so let me know in the comments what that was for you. So I'm excited to see what's coming up this week. We've had a couple of big weeks, and yeah, let's see, shall we? What's coming in? I'll just take another sip and get into this. So, yeah, let me know. And yeah. So after this reading, I'm going to be doing a reading for the next 6 months. So if you want to watch my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I probably upload this the 6 month reading a couple of days after this one. But I am actually going to be recording it after this one. So stay tuned for that. We've already had one card for that. Oh, actually, it's two. Oh, this feels very wintry and Tasmanian to me. I actually live in Tasmania, so we have had finally a cold snap come through, and yeah, the Swan Queen has come out, and she feels very relevant for the time of year that we are in. Transformation, intuition, and patience, and I'm being drawn to the number 13 as well. And so, yeah, if you're in Australia like me, then you know that we are in winter right now. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you would be in summer, which is lucky for you. But no, I actually love the winter. I would love to experience. I know a lot of people whinge about it, but I would really love to experience the really big winters of like Northern America and stuff, where you're snowed in and have all that much snow. That is something that, just as an Australian, is really hard to come to terms with. We don't get that kind of winter here, and we may get a little bit of snow every now and then, but usually it's lucky to settle on the ground. It doesn't really settle. So yeah, so if you're from the Northern Hemisphere, we just know that, I know you probably find it very frustrating, but we actually dream of having that kind of snow sometimes. Well, I do anyway. The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. And a number 37, I'm being drawn to that number as well, but particularly the number 3. I'm feeling being called to draw another card, so let's see what comes out. Oh my gosh, quite a few came out actually. I'm not surprised this one came out. This one was coming to my attention, sitting beside me on the deck as I was preparing to read. And it's a Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. And number 40. And then we have the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So I'm just pulling some cards today, and then I'll get a general feel for it, and then I'll dive into the reading. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. And the Sisters of the Season. Yeah, I'm not surprised either this one came out. Cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. That card often seems to come out with me quite a lot. What does this discipline? There's discipline in a couple of integrity. Yeah, boundaries, transformation, cycles, shifting. aggression. And I actually saw somewhere in there that I feel is important that I didn't pull out just now was the Phoenix card and the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. This one was on the bottom of the deck facing up at me, and it felt very important as well. So I'm just going to pull out, if I can find it, the Phoenix card, because it was another one along with the Fire Prince that was really calling to me in the deck. I just happened to split it as I was trying to get ready. And I just want to see if I can find it and pull it out because I feel as though, there it is. Yeah, it's part of this reading. And it's resurrection, surrender to change as well. So to me, there's two fire because these two were sitting on the deck when I was preparing to read, and I felt really drawn to those today. It wants to go over here. No, it wants to go over there. So let me just tune in for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So, what is going on this week? Well, it's going to be good. It's really going to be good. A lot of times people would get these cards, and I feel like if I was doing this for another cohort of people, another community of people, it would be a different reading. But I feel like those in my field and realm, and those that are sort of traveling this journey along with me energetically, this is a different reading and it's actually really exciting. I'm really excited for it. So, like I said, for other people, it may seem, yeah, worrisome, I suppose, but that's not what's happening for us, which is actually really good. So, with this one, the Lady of Lightning, and it's total paradigm shift, shock, and all of that kind of thing. Surprises. But what I'm picking up is that, yeah, this is the beginning of a massive change for you. So, things are about to rapidly come in. So, a couple of weeks ago, I said you're stepping on the path to destiny. You had been wanting this change for a long time and know your purpose was actually coming in, but you were just making that journey. Well, something has shifted, and I'm getting goosebumps saying this in the last 2 weeks, right? And your future is coming in quickly, and it's going to come in like a ball of fire. Not in a bad way, full of energy, excitement, warmth, okay? A huge burning up of everything that went before in a way. Like that's where the Phoenix comes in. You've had so many rises, births, deaths, reborn. You've had so many cycles of that. And I feel like if you're on this journey with me, you absolutely get it. I nearly bought myself a Phoenix pendant the other year because the amount of death and rebirth I have actually been through in my life is crazy. Like I'm talking next level, happening all the time and just being taken to the depths of despair, come back up, depths of despair, come back up. And the amount of times and cycles I've been through with that because I am stepping into leadership as a person in this new earth. And I've really had to walk the walk, okay? And I've had to go through all of those cycles of change and destiny shaping moments, okay? If you're here with me, you've probably been on a very similar journey. So the Phoenix has been our story, right? Death, rebirth, okay? Looking at ourselves, looking at our wounds, opening up even more, expanding through our hurt and pain, and opening up our hearts as much as we can. We have had to do the shadow work, okay? We haven't been the ones that have been talking the talk and not really doing the work, okay? We have had to go through our shadows and really look really deeply at ourselves, okay? And we've had to do this to survive and get through this life. And it has been painful, okay? Death, rebirth, death, rebirth. There have been probably, this is going to be really big, but there have probably been times when you have been suicidal in your life, okay? You have probably gone through so much that you have wanted to end it. You never felt like things were going to get better. You never felt like things were going to change. And you were just constantly in this cycle of hardship and burdens and trying to survive through abuse and different things all of the time, okay? And it just kept happening and kept happening and kept happening. And yet there was this beauty within you, okay? You held the patience, okay? And you had the trust and the discipline to keep true to your inner dreams and purpose and inner knowing that you were meant for so much more, okay? And you held on to that, and it was not easy. It was so not easy, and yet you held on to it, and you kept that light, that fire within burning, okay? Here in Australia, we have the Anzac flame, and it's often, I know of one place in particular in Bathurst where they have the flame lit in the hall in the city town park, and it is always burning. It never goes out, and it's for remembering our soldiers and those that have fallen and made those sacrifices. And that flame keeps going, it keeps burning. And your inner flame is the same. It's always been there. It may have dimmed at quite a long time, like quite a few times. It may have lessened, but it always kept going. There was always a spark and a little flame within you that you nurtured, that you kept private, that would warm you on your darkest nights, okay? And that's what kept you going. It was like your North Star. It kept you going, and it kept you on the road, okay, to purpose. And okay, where am I going? I've just totally gotten into that and I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, you have been through that many cycles of death and rebirth, and you've nourished that inner flame, that inner knowing, and you've been so disciplined with trusting the universe, trusting the higher plan, okay? And it has not been easy. It has not been easy. But, you know, this card, integrity, that is something that you really hold dear to you. And it's something that you really walk in the steps of, is integrity, okay? You are integrous. And that's a huge thing in today's world. Not a lot of people have integrity. Not a lot of people walk with honor. Okay, there is so many out there that walk with trying to make a quick buck, trying to make money, trying to be the most popular, trying to be seen all the time and get famous, right? And there's a lot of swindlers out there, okay, that are trying to sell you something just so they can make money. And our governments are actually a part of that. Not to get political and getting off track there, but you know, this has been you. You have integrity, you have inner wisdom and strength, and you've been disciplined on your path. You have been through many, many deaths and rebirths, okay? You have died and come back time and time and time again. And yet you always open your heart and you share and you welcome people in, so much so that I bet people have no idea what you've actually been through, because you don't give off that energy. You just welcome people in with your heart. So this journey has been a really, really long one, and it has been really hard and tumultuous, I want to say. It has really, really tested you, and that is why only a few people can actually walk this walk, okay? And you're on your path to your true destiny now, and it's why it is opening up for you. So you may notice that there's a lot of people in your world that are having lots of issues right now, that are falling down. They're not really they're struggling, okay? But yet you don't feel like you're struggling at the moment. You feel like you're doing all right. You feel like you're walking through this a little bit better. I'm getting the image of you're the warrior walking through the battlefield and everyone's on the ground dead, burning around you, and you're walking through, okay, the smoke coming up. You know the scene I'm talking about in movies. And you're walking through and you're relatively untouched, unscathed, and you're just looking around going, wow, what has happened? But you're walking through. And that's because you are a leader as well. And you've been called to a higher path in this world at this time to be a light to others and to lead the way. And so you will find that there's a lot of other people around you that are struggling at the moment, that are falling down. And, I don't think they will, but just remember to stay disciplined and have boundaries around you so that they don't drag you down with them. Okay. You want to stay the strong one walking through that battlefield. So that you can continue on your path. I don't feel like you will let others get to you, and I feel like you will recognize it as soon as people try to come in and try and bring you down a little bit more. But I feel like you won't let them, but just be aware that that could happen, because you don't want to join them on the ground at this point, because that's not your destiny. Your destiny is far greater, and you are walking up to the castle, okay, to either be the king, queen, or to help the king, queen, okay? You're like, that's what you're doing. You are leading the way. So whatever that means for you, that's just I'm bringing in fantasy movie images into my mind, but that's what's coming through. So yeah, don't let the others drag you down, because your path is higher destiny and higher calling. So not that I do feel like you're going to let it get to your head, because I feel like what you've walked through in life will keep you incredibly grounded. But yeah, just stay on purpose, stay focused with your discipline of what you're meant to do. And it will just come in for you, okay? But not to be distracted and taken down by those, because they may see you walking through and they may try to get you to help them at this time, and they will probably try and pull you down to their level. So just remember to keep your boundaries and keep true to your inner wisdom and guidance and compass, and you'll do just fine. So all of that has been going on, okay? And the purpose of today's reading is sort of to make that clear of where you've been, because what is coming in for you, like I said, the fire prince and the phoenix is fire, okay? And a lot of other readings, this would mean a totally different thing, but this is going to come in for you. The lightning, the paradigm shift that's coming in and surprises is going to be a really good thing. So like I said, you've been walking on that path in the last few weeks, and now the change is really coming in for you. Like, it's going to happen so quick. You are just going to be shocked by it in a way. And you're just going to have to remember to stay grounded and just work your way through it like you do everything else. Try not to lose your head in it, but it is cosmically aligned. And that's one of the things I thought of when I saw this card, is it's cosmically aligned and divine purpose. Okay, this is you in the light, okay, and enjoy it. Don't let others bring you down, okay? You may have people that will be jealous around you. Just let them be. Wish them well, leave that with them, because this is your purpose and this is coming in for you. We all go through cycles of change, okay? And they're going through change, but you're ahead of them right now. So they will eventually get to this good path as well, but they're just not there yet. They've still got things to go through, and one of your roles will be helping them get through it. So cycles have changed. You have worked so hard for this, and this is a good thing coming in. Change is here, and it will come in this week unexpectedly. You'll be blown away. I feel like really blown away by what it is this week. You will not expect it. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pull some more cards. It's already at 19 minutes, so hopefully you guys can stay a bit longer today. And let's see if I can pull some cards around what's actually coming in. Okay, so I've just got another deck of cards here. Just see what's coming in. What is this change about? What is coming in this week? What is coming hard? What is coming in? Okay, it's something that you've been trying really hard to achieve. Okay, you've been trying really hard to achieve this for a long time, and it is something that is going to bring you respect and praise. And it's going to put you on, I feel like some of you, the world stage. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity to speak in front of, I'm hearing millions, but this could be quite niche. This might not be everyone, but your audience will be millions. So it's going to be highly respectful. It's like of what you achieve, and yeah, you're going to be on the world stage. Yeah, expect surprises. Okay, I feel like kind of what's coming in, or you hope you do, or you've been dreaming about it for a very long time. I feel like it's still going to surprise you. But now is the time to actually get going. Now's the time that this is here. So that is really, really exciting. Yeah, and release any fears that are coming up with that. So let go. Yeah, and enjoy life. Okay, enjoy it. You have worked so hard for this. So, anything else? Yeah, it's going to require you to continue to look deep within yourself, okay, and to bring out the things that you've tried to hide in your life. I feel like you've buried some things quite deep that you've gone through, but that's the exact thing that you're going to be helping people with. So you're going to need to look into these deep parts of yourself and release them. Anything else? Yeah, it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. So, there's one more. Express yourself. Yeah, it's time to move forward and express yourself. You're going to be having a huge audience. Okay, so whether you're in business for yourself, whether you're in show business, just normal business, everyday business, you are going to get the attention of millions. And there are going to be people around you that really respect what you do and what you've been through. You're really going to have to look within. That's the nuggets of gold that are buried deep that are going to really shine and help so many people. So, yeah, it's time to get going and expect the surprises because we don't know what's actually coming in. You have an inkling, you have a thought, you've dreamed about it, okay, but I feel like it's going to be even better. Yeah, so it's time to release those fears, move forward, and enjoy the process. Enjoy this. You have worked your whole life for this, okay? So enjoy the moments as they come along. Stay grounded in it, stay present, and enjoy it because this is really good. And you are just going to continue to express yourself and help more and more people. So, I don't think I've ever pulled that many cards for a reading on here yet. So that is an amazing, amazing message. And I feel like this is going to be a massive week. Okay. It's the start of your future, like your actual, real, purposeful future. And it is going to come in a blaze of glory somehow this week. And you are not going to expect how, but just being reminded to remind you to stay grounded, to stay open, and to allow it to not cling to what it could be, okay, to release that. Just go about and stay present in every single moment that you can this week. So you may really need to amp up those meditations, those moments to yourself where you can really just breathe and ground and open up to divine intuition and knowledge and just trust. Okay, so try not to cling to it too much. You just want to stay open this week. That is really, really important. So What a massive week. It's going to be super, super exciting and I cannot wait. Please come back and let me know what happens for you. I would really, really love that. And yeah, how freaking exciting. So with that, let's get into the healing to help you release those fears, to help you to be able to move forward, stay grounded, and yeah, bring that in. So if you can't stay around, thank you very much for being here. I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment for me. It really helps my channel to grow and reach those that are in my community that are like-minded and on the same path as me. And it helps other people find it and helps them in their journey so much. So I just want to thank you for being here. Please don't forget to do that. And if you want to come back to the healing but you don't have time right now, maybe set a reminder in your phone to actually, you know, in a couple of days to come back and do it again. It will be here. So just come back and bookmark it and save it. And yeah, and you can come back to that at any time. If you're going to stay for the healing, I highly suggest that you do, because it will really help you shift that energy and bring it forward this week. So if you can, close your eyes. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Just take a deep breath and try and ground in the moment, in the seat that you're in, on the bed, wherever you are, standing in a queue. You can sort of stare off into space and relax at the same time while you're still half attention, half awake to what's going on around you. So, alrighty, closing those eyes if you can, taking a deep breath, releasing all of the stress and the worry that is coming for you this week, that is not coming for you, that has brought you to this moment already this week, that we are now releasing. So just take a deep breath in. If you can, I'm being guided to ask you to put your hand on your stomach as you take a deep breath in and out. Release. In and release. And again, in, hold, and release. I tricked you there. All right. Hand on your stomach today, please, if you can. And let's open up, and you can say, I choose to receive this healing for my highest good. If you wish, you don't have to say anything. It's totally up to you. You can do it in whatever way you wish to. Really breathing into your stomach and letting all of that worry and stress go right now. I'm really feeling it around your heart chakra at the moment, so you may be feeling a bit down. That's okay. Just know that we are now releasing that for you. We are letting that go. So there may be some of you that have digestive issues right now. Your bowels may be making noise, not happy, or you may have experienced that recently. I'm being told that it's in relation to something that's happening for you right now that you can't actually digest in spirit, in metaphorically speaking. So there may be an issue around you that you're not willing to digest, if that makes sense. So you're not willing to take that on and move it through. It doesn't sit well with you. So we're just going to bring some attention to that for the moment, and that's okay. And I want you to feel into that. What is that? What's happening right now? And where is it in your body that you are feeling that? Because one thing that is definitely clear and is definitely coming through that reading is to have strong boundaries and to know when we need to back ourselves, and when something doesn't feel right, that we need to stand in our integrity and be true to ourselves and make that boundary with love. We don't have to be strong, we don't have to be angry. We can simply say no. And I know that's kind of an oxymoron. Simply and no is not always doesn't always go together. But yeah, all you have to do is sort of say no, or say, I will come back to that, or let me think about that. They are other ways to give you time to find the strength to come back and actually say no. And sometimes those things resolve without us actually needing to come back and say no directly to the person. So I want you at this point in acknowledging what you are feeling and where you are feeling it. And it's okay to feel the feelings that you feel. I want you to experience that in this moment, even though it may not be relaxing. But what I want you to try and do is a number of things, and you can pick one or you can do all of them. So you can say, I choose to let this go. I choose to release this for my highest good. I choose to hand this over to you, universe, Lord, God, divine, whatever works for you. Angels, guides, or you can imagine and intend that you scoop up everything energetically that is in your stomach area, and you can literally like put your hand around your stomach and go like this, and then you're scooping it all up. You only need to do it once. I'm just demonstrating. And you can put it beside you into a basket and release it, let it out of your hands, and you can even shake them if you wish. And then you can silently ask the universe or the angels to take that away for you and transmute it for you. And hopefully everyone now feels lighter. And that's a good thing. And I am just sending light to your stomach and body and energetic self to help heal all of that and send light into those places. And it's okay to release tears. If anyone's needing to release tears, that is completely okay. Just be with the moment. We are here in love and light and holding the space for you right now. So you are safe and you are held in love. And if you are okay, then we're just going to sit here for a few minutes to hold those who are needing a few minutes, so you can just continue to breathe and know that the energy is working through you as well to heal and release anything that no longer serves you. And we're just going to sit here for the next couple of minutes, listen to the music and hold the space and heal. Okay, my loves. I'll just softly moving those fingers and toes and coming back into the space that you are. if you wish to stay in this moment, you can continue to stay, and I'll just sign off. But I want to thank you all for being here today, and yeah, we've got a very exciting week coming in, and I want to thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you again next week. Sending my love. Thank you all. Bye.